Good morning, gamers. I was woken up to the news that our flight got canceled because of the storm. Our flights. But, oh my god, I'm so tired. But, we got them rescheduled already almost, so that's one way to start the day.
Big Time Adolescence was so good. I mean, like, plot good, you know, story good, visually good, soundtrack amazing. Pete Davidson, like, really just took me by my ankles and threw me into oncoming traffic. After the movie, we were like 2 feet away from him, and I cried because I love him, and yeah, I love Pete Davidson. That's my whole review. Thank you.
I love movies, and I am so happy to be here, but I don't know if I can honestly see or do anything today. I might be starting to get sick. That's what happens when you're in like a house with 14 other people. But I will get reviews for everyone else. I changed my mind about being tired. It's a sunny day. We are going to watch Little Monsters, and as usual, every morning, the ice is perfect to slide! Okay.
Man, you really wouldn't expect it coming from like Ohio to Utah in the mountains, but you know, compared to being back there right now where they're like threatening to cancel school, it really is a hot winter.
We're eating lunch at Yukiyama Sushi. That's a first for all of us. I believe it's a first for OSU Sundance in general. New Devances. This is my first time eating like not microwave ramen. Ben, what do you think?
This ramen is excellent. It's got a great broth, got a good steam to it. I love it.
Okay, we just watched Little Monsters. I liked it a lot. It was really funny. It was really wholesome. I love wholesome things.
It was fantastic.
I love funny, wholesome things. But the romance turned me off.
And you're wrong about that.
This is true. This is true. Yeah.
6.5 out of 10.
It was good.
No. Stop it.
10 out of 10. It was the best movie I've seen here at Sundance, and I cannot believe I'm saying that. I cannot wait to see what this director does next. Yeah.
I go 7 out of 10. I really liked it. It's hilarious. It's a little too over the top at some points for me, and some plot points don't make sense to me too. But overall, it was hilarious. Josh Gad is amazing.
I didn't know the Cornetto trilogy had a fourth part.
Good one.
8.5 out of 10. That was very, very funny. Fun.
There's like stuff on each side.
Yes. That's chocolate.
There you go. This little scoopy thing.
Yes. And that's a dinosaur. That's a dinosaur.
A little dinosaur skeleton.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't that cute? Oh wait.
Yeah,
it opens up.
You could put it in.
You put in the skeleton. Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
So, let's see. We saw the VR Shorts Program 3. That's the only one we could make it to. That included with live stream from Yuki, which was, it had a lot of potential. I can relate as a live streamer. But the bad audio kind of ruined it, but like it got the point across. Unfortunately, none of the creators were there, so I couldn't ask them any questions about it. Then we also had Ash 68, and that was the short documentary about Arthur Ashe, and the art for that was really interesting because apparently how they did the animations was they put the sand on a light table and did each frame individually, and they said it was something like 1,400 frames of individually made sand table animation, which they then somehow converted into 360 VR. Then we had Kaiju Confidential, which I hope gets made into like a full like VR series because it sounds like really funny to be like just watch like episode after episode of these silly kaijus arguing with each other. And then my favorite was 4 Feet Blind Date, which was the only VR thing with subtitles. It was in Spanish, so I understood it, but like, I don't know, like you think like accessibility, like nothing had subtitles. Obviously it's Sundance, like nothing's gonna have subtitles, but like still, it was really nice to watch that. It made me realize that like regular like film media doesn't have a lot of like characters with physical disabilities, like showing that they can have like relationships too. And I think it was like really beautifully done and like from like the female point of view, and that is something that I would actually watch again. Apparently that one was cut down from 30 minutes to 8 minutes, and I would watch the 30-minute version of that. I would watch a full movie of that. Actually, I'm going to send them an email and tell them that.
We saw VR Program 3, which had live stream with Yuki, which was I didn't really like because it was weird and disorienting because it was dubbed from another language, and the audio, you couldn't match the mouths to the audio, and it was really hard to figure out what was going on. And then there was Kaiju Confidential, which was very short and funny and well animated about like kaijus fighting over territory, basically having the argument about their self-worth. Then what was next? The Ash 68, which was interesting. It was about the first black man to win the U.S. Open in tennis, Arthur Ashe. And then the last one was probably my favorite, 4 Feet, about a girl in a wheelchair going on a Tinder date and just seeing the world from her perspective. It was very, very well done, well animated, good music.
We saw Late Night, and it was really good. Mindy Kaling snapped on that writing. Yeah, it was really cool, especially for people who are aspiring, like in the entertainment industry. It was kind of a like neat, like aspect for like people who are like marginalized, like women and people of color. So it was really good to see like kind of that narrative in a film.
I thought Late Night was pretty good. I mean, it was good. Mindy Kaling's Mindy Kaling, so it's kind of what you would expect. But I thought Emma Thompson did really, really well in the role. But I definitely watched it again, and I think on Amazon it'll be a good place for other people to pick it up as well. You're like getting close.
Yeah, I am. Late Night was really good, like Connor said. It was really funny. I like laughed out loud so many times. Yeah, definitely see it again. 10 out of 10.
I thought the movie Late Night was very good. It's tied for my favorite movie with The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. Just very funny, very solid movie.
Late Night solidified my love of Mindy Kaling. She's so beautiful and wonderful and hilarious, and just a great person.
I liked Sweetheart. I liked it. I thought it was very interesting. I think you have to use brain power to understand it, which might be why the other three didn't like it.
I didn't like Sweetheart because I think the director wanted you to assume so many things that he didn't make clear at all. Like there's so many things that like he said during the Q&A where I was like, okay, that makes sense, but like I would not know that unless he told me.
Well,
and I think it was really, I
I
don't know what that means, but yeah, I think it had a lot of potential and just like he didn't take it anywhere.
Can we agree that the lead actress was good though?
The lead actress was good, nobody else was good.
That's fair, I'll agree on that.
Yeah, okay.
Do you like good characters, a story, and like well thought out dialogue? Because tough luck, you're not getting any of those.
I saw Sweetheart as well, and it was the worst movie I saw at Sundance by far. I didn't like anything about it, and it's like a 4 out of 10. The score was good, and the reveal of the monster was good. Other than that, it was dog trash, and I'm sorry if that's harsh.
I also saw Love Antosha yesterday. Nobody else went to see it with me. It was the documentary about Anton Yelchin, and it was really good, and it made me really sad. But it was like really like nicely done. He was so talented, and I love him. I'm glad I saw it. Hopefully it like gets released.
I
But
hope so
yeah,
too.
Thank you for your input.
The Wind is one of the most emotional, moving movies I have ever seen in my life. But that being said, I'm not in a hurry to watch it again because it kind of drained me. Like, I had to go just take a shower and just read a nice book to feel better after. But yeah.
Wind is a fucking masterpiece. It's gonna be. I am telling you right now. Like, when the Oscars roll around next year, you'll see it nominated for Best Picture, and if it doesn't, I'm fighting the whole Academy.